Good evening. Hello, everybody. Welcome in to a surprise chat. And I'm going to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Hello, my friend. Welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully, we'll get some more people here fairly soon. Hopefully, we'll have a good show. We're not going to be doing much. We're just going to do Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Good. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Good evening. Wow, I'm actually at full strength. Epoch goes. Mike Beachman, hello. Jerry the Hatbox Ghost. Oh, we can have shenanigans. I just need to know what shenanigans are coming on. If it's just me, there's going to be no shenanigans, most likely. No. Hello, Monorail Molly. Jen, what time did you get home finally? Guys, poor Molly had a late night flight last night because of weather. I am so glad to see that she got home safe. Her and her mom and Pete. Both Pete and they were stuck at the Orlando airport for some time last night. I am so glad to see him home. Paul Engel, welcome in. It was good to see Paul and tonight, guys, we're just gonna do. I'm not going long, guys. You walked in the door at 4:30. Oh, Molly. Oh, my Lord. Go get some sleep, girl. I was getting up and getting ready to go to work at that point in time. Holy mackerel. Jeez, oh, Pete. I hope you're getting some rest. What time did you finally get to take off on the plane, Molly? Because I know you were still waiting from the flight from Grand Rapids. I don't know. Paul, if any of you guys would love to come in and hang out, not going to go long. Just going to talk a little bit about the weekend. I'm trying to hold on. Maybe not. Oh, that's still saying it's in excellent condition. Wow, went to work at 8:30. Wow. Molly, I hope you're getting some rest. Lay it, girl. John. But I will tell you this, guys. In fact, hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. For you guys that have not, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to lie, guys. It was a good weekend. I can't say, it was good to see Paul and finally get them. If it was finally nice to meet Paul and Stephanie in person. Obviously, it was great to see Molly, and it was so worth it, Molly. This weekend, I can't believe the amazing weekend. I'm telling you, we're gonna next year. I'm telling you, next year I'm taking Thursday and Friday, and I'm coming to the parks. I am going to make sure I get Port Orleans for 3 or 4 nights. Let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, check out on Sunday. I'm going to save up money and do a 4-night thing, and just I'm going to go to the parks for a couple of days, and hopefully maybe I'll have my AP next year. I'm going to do so much different next year, guys. Yeah, well, that's good. I do. When you get rest, Molly, I would love to get you and Debbie and Paul on a show and do one major recap of it. But guys, I'm going to tell you this. John Corndog, hello, hello, hello. And John, he John was enjoying the Disney streams yesterday. He loved window shopping. Obviously, it was, and then of course John Surf Bum. It was a shame that he couldn't been down here. But again, it was, guys, I can't stress enough that if you ever get a chance to come to the Magical Night of Hope, please come to the Magical Night of Hope. I'll tell you what, last year when I got to surprise everybody at Chris's stream meetup and surprise everybody being there, it was really special. That was the first time I got to meet Molly in person and Mama D in person. That was really special, getting to see a lot of people last year for the first time. But yeah, that's why I would like to, Molly, I would love if you and Paul can commit or give me some dates that you and Paul and Mama D and me, and I don't know, maybe we can get Pete to join us and just all do I know you guys do a recap. A lot of us streamers will end up doing a recap. I don't plan on doing a major thing, but first of all, just the whole weekend was beautiful. I mean, the weather was great. Both Saturday and Sunday the temperatures were just beautiful. We got beautiful sunshiny skies. Just off the wall thing. And then to be at Disney Springs and see so many people, I'm telling you guys, they had I know Pete and Baker and all said it. There had to be close to maybe not over 100, maybe not even 100, but there had to be close to at least around 90 people who came. At least over 80 for sure. Yeah, Debbie is still at W. Yeah, she's still at Disney World. She was actually with Magical Mike and Jen. Mandy Adams, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, they were at Epcot today, John. Her, Magical Mike, and Magical Jen and Mama D were all at Epcot today. It was a really good crowd. And I'm going to tell you guys, Yeah, and exactly. Those that came in later. But I do want to say this, guys. We now have a license to have shenanigans. And this license was given to me by a very special friend who her hugs are very magical as well as Mama D. We now have a full license. We have Ryan was incognito. That's not surprising. Yeah, Shep was incognito, but we now have a full license to cause as much trouble as we want on Saturday and Sunday, courtesy of this special lady who gave me this for the home, and it's going to be going right up behind me, and we now can do this. Let the shenanigans begin. And yes, I do plan on hanging it right behind me. Jason Thibodeau, Julie McGowan, good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. It was good to see you guys and a lot of you. Um, I myself can't, you know, Donna, hello, hello. Oh, there comes Troublemaker in. Hello, Donna. Good to see you. Yay, shenanigans. Yes, Molly has legitimately given me the license to create shenanigans. Here's my license right here. See, it says let the shenanigans bend. Molly has cleared us for all the shenanigans that we want to do. So, but yeah, guys, no, the only troublemaker is you, guys. I mean, and I'm going to tell you, it was I don't know, it was breathtaking all around. The meetup was great, getting to talk to people and getting to know people, and just you know finally getting to meet a lot of people that I've been wanting to meet for a long time, that I've been trying to meet for a long time, like James and Cherie. A lot of you guys that have been watching my shows for some time knows that I would have Cherie on Saturdays when I do the shows on Saturday afternoon. Cherie would be on the channel, and she's a special lady, and it was awesome to be able to see her and actually get hang out with her and all that. Obviously it was great to see Dave Stragan. Getting to meet him was awesome. Meeting Magical Mike and Magical Jen, that was it was just a lot of good people that. And of course, it was good to see Kate Udalali Lane again. And of course, Karen Cook and Regina Erie. And, but if you guys, and get, hold on. And here's the special thing, guys. Everybody knows Katie Phillips. No, you need the straight jacket, Donna. And for you guys, I'm going to encourage you guys, if you like bracelets, go check out Katie A. Phillips shop over on Etsy. These are the bracelets that we got. This is what we got. It says the Clubhouse Crew. and I love it. It is really awesome. Um, and of course, it was a lot of good things, and just wasn't that, but the camaraderie that you saw in the community that we have, and the friendships that have developed, and the sharing, it's just beyond there. I don't know. I don't know if there's any words that you can describe the emotions that run high in these meetups. The meetups are just so they are just, you know they're going to be good. You know it's going to be fun. You know you're going to get a lot of people, but I just don't think people understand that when you see these guys face to face on the streams, and then you finally get to meet up on them, and the friendships that develop are really special. And obviously I'm not gonna, they're who at Hatbox. What did Hatbox Ghost do now? He was on his way out to get dinner. I'm gonna tell you, getting to experience this whole thing this weekend was just absolute. Yeah, the bracelets were awesome, Paul. And Paul, are you and Stephanie home? I assume you and Stephanie flew out Sunday, right? You guys are home now, right? Because I'm assuming Stephanie went back to work today. I don't know about Stephanie, but I'm down to 3 days. I'm down to 3 days to work. I only got 3 more days to work, and then I fly out to Michigan for the holidays. But yeah, it's like Molly said, to see the magical night of hope, and John, I hope you get to come one day. Oh, she took off today. Well, I hope she's getting rest. I hope you guys are getting rest. Glad you guys made it home too. Unfortunately, I mean, I feel sorry. Did Pete make it home okay? Has anybody talked to Pete today? Making sure that him and Preston made it home. I think their plane was actually taken off on time. I think they were about a half an hour to an hour behind on theirs. Theirs got delayed a little bit, but I think they almost pretty much went on flight on time. But hopefully Pete and Preston made it home on time. Um, but yeah, it's like Molly said. If you have never seen the Magical Night of Hope, and if you ever get to see the Magical Night of Hope in live for real, I I agree with Molly. I encourage you to come and see it at once. Now next year, I plan on taking a few days off before going to the parks before the Magical Night of Hope, and being here for the Magical Night of Hope, which will be awesome. Um, but I mean, and then there was something special about it. I mean, when you walk to see the village for the, I gotta ask Paul. Paul, you guys have been there before. Yeah, they were delayed at a few hours. Both Molly and Pete were both delayed at the airports for a few hours. Yeah, Paul, but they ended up taking off late too, Paul. I know that. They got delayed, but I don't think it was poor Molly that got delayed by a few hours. And y'all saw the chat earlier from Molly. She didn't get home until 4:30 this morning. Okay. I thought they got delayed for a little bit. Okay, well that's I'm glad they made it home last night safe and sound. Well, I'm glad you made it home, Molly, too. But Paul and Molly, when you guys first went to Magical Night of Hope, what was your reactions to the village? I mean, they had okay. Well, I thought he was saying that it got delayed by 29 minutes or so last night. So, okay, maybe I misunderstood. I thought he said that they delayed his flight by a few minutes. It got delayed by like 29 minutes or so. But I will tell you this, guys. This coming year, I will be doing a Give the Kids the World fundraiser. I don't know if Dean the Turkey Legster, welcome in. It was good to see Dean. Dean was at the meetup on Saturday. It was good seeing James. There's James. Speaking of James, my buddy. There's my buddy that loves 24/7 pizza. I saw a few families walking around. It just yeah, there's just something about it's breathtaking. My Lord, I cannot believe how beautiful that village is. I can't explain in words. It kind of actually it brought me to tears. I'm telling you, it I don't cry much, guys, but there was something about being at that village and all of the fundraising that a lot of us do in this community. It's just something special about that place, something magical. And when you get to see families that are there and walking around, and I got to see a few families walking around, and to actually see some of the stuff that you see on these videos, the videos, I'm going to tell you guys, the videos can't do it justice enough. I mean, yes, the videos are beautiful, and it's absolutely, when you see it on the videos, it's absolutely gorgeous and it's beautiful. But when you see it for the first time, and I don't necessarily have to be for the first time. It's just something about that place that's so magical. When you see it, it just brings tears to you to think about what these families go through, and the heartaches that they do. It just absolutely, it's stunning. It's breathtaking. I mean, the lights on it were absolutely. I mean, I had a great time hanging out with James for a while. James, Debbie Thurner, and I walked around, and Cherie caught up with us. We walked around the village a little bit and was taking pictures. You guys will see some of the pictures that I took and some of the short videos I'll be posting on YouTube down the road soon. But I mean, it's guys, it just, I'm still in a state of shock from it. Um, to be able to watch something special that's been going on for 5 years and started in Donna's Donna's home 5 years ago. Well, four. And there's somebody's got a miscalculation somewhere. Somebody needs to sit down and check their math. But yes, this is the fifth time that they've done Give the Kids the World Magical Night of Hope, and it is just absolutely. They I'm going to tell you this: they've outdone themselves each year, and anybody that has gone to it previously, Paul, Molly, if you're still in here, Paul, if you're still in here, I mean, we all know that they do a great job, and we know all the shows are gone. But for you guys that have actually seen it and see what it takes to pull this stuff off, when you sit there and you watch them walking around, and Jenna at the job that Jenna and Dale do, showing the stuff that's up on auction, you realize just how much. And then the people from Give the Kids the World Village itself that are there in the background, moving around and taking care of things as Corey and the band are performing and doing what they're doing to put the show on. 3 hours to perform like they do, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of long hours to practice and stuff. And then the fact that Yeehaw Bob wrote several of the music specifically for the band and each parts for each instrument is beyond anything I could ever describe. It was just absolutely. To get it truly is. And see now, and this year it was my first time. I'm still in awe over it. It just, to see it. And then, and Molly put it best. When you get to see this truly magical thing that comes together, that they pull off, and then you get to hang with the friends from the Disney community and be there all together. They're just, it's truly something inspiring. It was good. And that was my thing from the when you guys went there for the first time. Molly, this is what, your second or third year being there? You went there. How many years have you gone now, Molly? I know last year Paul said it was their first time last year. Obviously, this was my first year this year. And I actually, I actually kind of find it unique. So I actually came on the fifth year that they were doing it. So that is truly inspiring, especially when, and we'll talk about this in a minute. We'll talk about this in a little bit. Okay, so this is your third year. It just gets better, don't it? It just seems to get better. When you're watching the show on stream, you don't truly see, the cameras don't always capture just how beautiful this whole thing is done and pulled off. Poor Nick running around. Obviously, I laughed my head off when poor when Nick was running around in the Grinch costume. That was just fun. That was just absolutely beautiful. Okay, so this is your third year, and I know this is James. This was is this your how many years have you gone, James? You and Cherie. This is your guys' second year, right? Was is this your second or third year for Give the Kids the World? But yeah, but there, like and I love what Ma always said. When you get to sit there with your friends and enjoy a special show, and to watch this whole weekend from the meetup earlier in the day to second for you, third for Sherry. Okay, for Sherry. Okay. Well, I know one thing. Next year, I'm gonna go hang out in the parks with Molly. I want to see. I know her and her mom. They're fun to hang out with at the meetups and the thing. Now I want to see how fun they are in the parks. So next year, Molly, you guys need to. I have to catch up with you and go hang out with you in one of the parks next year. But actually, and the thing is, hopefully I get to catch up with Molly and when I come to Michigan, um, which is pretty cool. Hopefully, but it just was special, guys. I can't. I know for me it was kind of nerve wracking. I wasn't sure if I really was going to be able to come, and as the time got closer, I'm like, I'm going. There's no end to it. I promised so many people that I would be there this year, and that I was staying. Plus the fact that I already bought the ticket for the Magical Night of Hope, there was no way I was not coming this year. Um, and I know I promised two special people that have a big influence on me, and that's Molly and Mama D. Well, I'm looking into that, Paul. I may actually come up there for the weekend and then tack on a cruise ship at the end of that weekend. I may take 10 days off and do a 4 or 5 day cruise out of Baltimore. I'm gonna see what they got for as soon as you guys put a date on. As soon as you guys put a date on next year's meetup, I may look into that and oh, I know I will. The only thing that I won't do is I still won't be singing. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm retired from singing. But yeah, next year is my goal to come to there and then maybe hopefully do a cruise beyond that. That's what I'm gonna look at maybe. But yeah, as much fun as these meetups are, I can imagine what goes on up there. You know, and besides that, I have to come up there and teach some of you how to bowl. We got to teach some of you people on how to bowl right. No, Molly, I won't sing. My voice is retired from singing. See, I don't want to sing anymore. But yeah, I probably will, Molly, because I know I won't get away from it with you, and you just need to practice, Paul. Well, I'm probably not too far behind you, Paul. I'm probably not too far behind you. Hey, we got to get you up there singing, then, John. But yeah, that's and here's the thing, guys. Also, yeah, so there is that, and we'll be pushing the Maryland meet out on this channel as we find out more from when Pete releases it. I'm highly encouraging you guys to try to get to some of this stuff and really enjoy the community, because guys, we have a special community, and I know a lot of you guys in here already know how special this community truly is. I do want to say continue prayers for Carlos. I don't know what the situation is on that, and I don't know if any of us know what the situation is on that, but Carlos, the Disney World freak, we know he's having some heart stuff, so we need to continue to say prayers for him and his family as well. So, but yes, and don't forget next week, guys. What's Wednesday? What's Wednesday, James? Oh, Wednesday. Okay, his surgery is Wednesday. Okay. Thank you for that update, James. Yes, Paul, definitely. Prayers. Surgery is okay. That's what I thought you meant. Okay. Because I haven't checked. I didn't get to go. I haven't been into the prayer group yet today to see what the status is on that. So, and I don't know if anybody had said that or anything, but yeah, I mean, yes, the bypass the surgery is Wednesday. So yeah, definitely prayers for Carlos and his family. Obviously, I mean, and then don't forget, guys, next Saturday. Don't forget next Saturday. Paul, what time is next Saturday is the induction Hall of Fame of the Disney Youth Recognition Series. I believe is it 6:00, 6 or 7 for, I believe it's 6:00 for next Saturday, correct? Molly or I don't know, Molly or Paul or I have not checked to see. Mm, I need to find out. Samantha Lowe, hello there. Hello, Samantha. Thank you, John, for putting that link in there. Yes, there's the link, guys. Make sure. Yep, there we go. So don't forget to check out the link for the YouTube recognition series. 8 p.m. Oh, it's 8 p.m. Thank you, Paul. Good. I want to make sure that we pass that on to make sure that anybody that may be new into this channel and all that, make sure this. Okay. Now, y'all want to know something crazy? Now, y'all know I did a couple of streams on Saturday. I did some Old Town, went to lunch at that. I couldn't resist, guys. I tried not to this year. But the crazy thing of it is, as I was in the Christmas shop and I'm streaming. I started my stream at Disney Springs and started at the end of the west side area of Disney Springs on Sunday. Lord and behold, a special lady pops into the stream. And the weird thing of it was, I just went into it, and apparently this person came out of it. This is how good that you never know when you're going to run into people down at the springs. Obviously, I ran into Molly and her mom. Or actually, I should say they came back into the Christmas store while I was there. And it was kind of a good thing because I was actually standing in the wrong line, guys, as I was trying to pay for my pins. I wasn't going to show it tonight, but I'll show them tonight. But yeah, ran into Molly and Jen and Molly's mom. Or actually, I should say they came back in. Like I said, they came back into the store to catch me, and I said, I was trying to catch them, but my pins, and I will pull my pins out as soon as I get into the other storage shed sometime over the next few weeks. But here's one pin that I bought, 2026. I love it because watch this. The character spin around 2026. And then that was the first pen that I bought. And so that was the first pen I bought. And now the second pen that I bought is this. With Walt, it says, it's kind of fun to do the impossible. That to me right there, I like this pin because that to me fits this community and what it's all about. The things that we do and the things that we pull off in this community, through support, through through the caring and through the friendships that we develop, we do the impossible. Things that you would think are not possible, this community finds a way to make it possible, and we do the impossible. I mean, to me, that statement so fits this community because of what we do, and the friendships that we have, and just the fun that we have. You know, and let's face it, we've all gone through ups and downs. We've had tragedies. We've had losses in this community. You know, we've had the loss of Jesse. We've had the loss of several, we've had so many loss of people that have been in the community for a long time, and for some, they passed on, and so this community has seen ups and downs, sadness, happiness. Obviously, Paul meeting Stephanie and them getting married back in June. But them meeting through this community, getting engaged, and we saw there how close they got, and it just, we've seen the best of things. We have seen the worst of things in this community. Obviously, this thing going on with Carlos, we wish him prayers for him and his family, and we will continue to support him and his family. Special. And to me, I think that's going to become the new theme of my channel. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. Yep, we lost James Ryan. Exactly, Paul. There's so much love in this thing, and we've saw ups, downs, happiness, tragedies. Listen, I'm going to be the honest, truthfully, guys. If it wasn't for all you guys, I would have gave up on the Disney community and left a long time ago. When I was going through this when my mom first passed, I didn't want to continue. I didn't have the heart to continue. Mom loved Disney. I loved going to Disney with my mom. And my dad did too, but with him being in age, he was up there, so he didn't, I had a lot of good times with my things, so it made it hard to be able to do some of this Disney stuff. But you guys and the community that we've developed, not just here on my channel, but throughout the whole community as a whole, through Pete's channel, through Dad Build's channel, through Resort TV One, through the Crazy Disney, Tanya, the Crazy Disney lady, and so many other people. And now we're getting all these new we're getting all these new people coming into the channels, like Cakes and Mandy Mary, and and the channels that they're bringing, and some of these other new ones that are accomplishing so much. You can't deny how special this community is as a whole when it comes to supporting people's charities, supporting people's personal needs, and and there's so many times that I've talked to a few people on the phone from this community. Obviously, I know I've talked with Debbie a few times. I've talked with Jesse. I can't tell how many times. This right there and everything I'm talking about is what makes these meetups so special. This is what these meetups bring when you get to see You're not just seeing the names in the chat, and you're not just seeing certain faces in the stream. You're seeing names and faces. You're seeing faces to people's in the names that you don't get to see all the time in on stream. And when you do, that's what makes it special. And I know I'm not saying anything that none of us don't know already. We do, but sometimes we just need to remember. And when we get to go through what we did this weekend with the Magical Night of Hope and the stuff that they have, the, the stuff that they brought over the last 5 years with these shows, and the amount of money that they've raised for Give the Kids the World, and the love that this community supports and shows for that. And when you got talented people like Yeehaw Bob and Josh from Resort TV One and Corey from Corey Meets World and Neil, it's just special, guys. The talent that we have in this community for being able to, and then you look at you moderators. Yeah, and the hugs are great too, James. There ain't no question about that. The hugs are special. The hugs are listen. The hugs is what makes it special for all this. You ain't gonna deny it, the hugs are what makes it special. But when it comes down to it, when it comes to supporting whatever streamers Disney content creators you watch and you support, you can let it all hit. That's exactly what it is tonight, David T. We're not no shenanigans. Dean, hey, I got, you know what? I actually had a lot of hugs too. It's unreal. Yep, we can let it all hang out here tonight. It's all special. I mean, the things that I mean, there's no question about it. And there's always stories behind the glue this community together. Yes, we did miss Samantha on Saturday. You did see what I showed you, right, Molly? The shenanigans can begin. Shenanigans can begin. Let the shenanigans be. Thanks. Yeah, it honestly and truthfully, even I didn't get home. I think I left Disney Springs I left at about 3:30. I got home about 6:30, but then I stopped to do some shopping on the way home because I knew I had to pick up some groceries. I haven't hung it yet. I got nowhere. I haven't put no nail. It's going right. Jen, I'm putting it right here behind me. I promise you, it's going right behind me. That's how special it means to me. I mean, I'm going to be honest, truthfully, guys. Y'all, the last 3 years have I promise I'll take it off and I've got to get some. Oh well, I'll take it off and get it prepared. I've got to get some hanging things to put up there. There you go. It's ready for hanging. See, it's ready for hanging, Molly. Now I just gotta get. Well, I'm not going to do command strips. I'm just going to do little hangers that have the thin nails. Thin nails can go into this type of wall on the mobile home, and yeah, I don't want to use command strips. I'm just going to use a small thing that has nails that are about that long, not very thick, thin, but it'll be strong enough to hold this. And I will get it up. I will get it up in the next few days. Because I do know that, yeah, she had quite a bit of, poor Molly had quite a bit of delay. Yeah, I can't, something like that. Yeah, something like that, Paul. But I'm going to hang it right. I'm going to be the honest, truthfully, guys. This is how much Molly, this means special awful lot to me. This means an awful lot to me. I'm not going to lie. That when Molly gave me that, it just confirmed of how far I had to crawl to get to where I'm at right now with the house and everything. And it means, and yeah, so you missed it. No, it's been more of a heartfelt tonight, John. It's been more of a heartfelt chat tonight, John Corndog. Um, yeah, I mean we've been going for almost an hour. I know Pete's got Monday Night Football coming up, and I'm gonna send you guys. I'm gonna send anybody that loves football. I'm gonna send you over there. Um, but yeah, it's can't say enough about this community and the support we get. I mean, when you got friends like P and Molly and Paul and Stephanie and all you guys in the community, Dean, and everything that everybody has gone through and everything that we. But welcome back, John. Nah, we're gonna save the shenanigans for Saturday night. Well, not Saturday night because I'll be doing Christmas with my family. I'll be up in Michigan. I may be freezing too much to be doing streams. Um, I promise you this: if we don't do any shenanigans this week, when I come home on the 28th, we might do a late night shenanigan after I get home. Yeah, thank you for putting the link in there, guys. Make sure you guys Again, don't forget, check out the Triple C's this coming Sunday. I assume the Triple C's are going to do their show this coming Sunday. Yep, I think Katie Phillips is going to be the one that's on the show on the 21st. That's a week. That's this coming Sunday for the Triple C show. Make sure you guys check out the Triple C show. Make sure you guys check out Zippity Doo Dog in the mornings when he does his coffee talk. Obviously, make sure you guys check out Tuesday nights on Pete's channels for the Clubhouse Crew Live. Can't wait to see what they talk about when it comes to the meetup, and I guarantee you that'll be the big topic for Tuesday night. They'll talk about the meetup and the Magical Night of Hope and how good that was. And if you like football, make sure you guys get over there. Football, Pete will be going live at about and the good thing is all the Triple C's will be there. So and the ladies you cannot miss. I'm going to tell you guys, you cannot, if you have not listened to the Triple C's, you are missing a good show. I myself had to go back and catch the one on Cherie. I only got to call part of it. I had a lot of things going on, so I didn't get to catch all of Cherie's thing. But yeah, so obviously, guys, I may try to go live. I may try to do a cruise show on Thursday. And talk about the future of the cruise shows. Hopefully, like right now tonight, the connection's actually holding. I don't. You're always in the green room on the Triple C show, Paul. I think you got a camp. I think you made a camp in that green room. I think. But yeah, so Thursday, I'm going to talk to you guys. We're going to probably do a cruise show, and talk about that. What's going to come up for the new year, because I don't think I'll do any streaming while I'm in Michigan. I will most likely spend time with the family, hang out with the family. I think I'm getting bald. Is it just blanked here? I don't know. Don't know. But yeah, so we will get back to the Dave's Vacation Oasis after the new year. We'll get back to the cruise line show after the new year, except maybe Thursday. You made it nice and luxurious. Yeah, I heard. I heard he made. I heard he caused all the havoc. He made a mess. He made a mess out of it. I understand. See, I don't let that go on in my green room. I don't let that go on in my green room. See, I make sure my green room is stuffed with coffee, donuts. That way you guys are all comfortable and you don't make a mess in my green room. All right, guys. For some reason, my foot's itching. My foot is itching real bad. But yeah, so that is the plans. So I'm going to try to stream Thursday if the connection will hold up, or if I have my new hard drive. By then, I'm hoping I have my new hard drive, and I've got this all set back up to the new system, and have everything back down. Because if that's the case, then I should be good to even bring guests on if people that want to come on as guests. Because I'm going to start working on getting some people to come back on from the cruise ships. Start lining them up for next year. I'm actually hoping I'm reeling in a client too. Speaking of which, guys, we'll be back, and I have to do this. We will be back, and you get to see the full commercial. We'll be back.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise #1. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travelway. It's Cantrell Country's Travelway, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through. Pack your bags and set your sights. We're cruising seas and booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cantrell is here to guide your ride. It's Cantrell Country Travelway, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we've got your cruising covered through and through.
There you go. Yes. And we're talking about traveling, guys. A lot of us did a lot of traveling for this weekend, and it can take a lot of planning sometimes to do this. And even the best of plannings run into issues. I mean, look at poor Molly, whose plane got trapped up in Michigan. And sometimes things like that happen, and sometimes it's like I was telling this client that I'm trying to reel in, who's wanting a cruise, is actually my barber. It's like I told her, I said, things happen, but we can also make the magic happen for you, and that's what this community does as a whole. Somehow we make magic for each other, through our compassion, our laughing together, our crying together. Guys, I can't say enough. Obviously, I'm getting ready to send you all over to Pete's stream. In fact, if you go over to Pete's stream, nice, David T. Nice. Yeah, I'm actually hoping I can meet with, when I leave on the 19th to Michigan. I'm hoping I can catch up with Molly. Hopefully I may try to meet, if the weather permits. I'm hoping maybe I can meet Molly in Toledo somewhere, or somewhere in there where it's halfway between, almost, maybe. But it is great to see everybody. Actually, I'm happy because the stream was solid tonight. I just wish I needed somebody to test the connection to see if I could bring someone on. So maybe I might do that on the cruise line. See if somebody wants to come in on the cruise line. Might reach out to Richard and see what he's doing on Thursday. Haven't talked to him in a while. I need to talk to Richard. But so, but all right, guys. Hey, I'm encouraging you. If you love football, go over to Pete's stream. Tell them this is Disney Dream Invasion from Dave. So if you go over to Pete's stream, do me a favor. Please go over there and tell Pete this is a Dave's Disney Dream Invasion. And make sure you go check them out and give them a like and watch them. Go watch the Miami Dolphins beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. And yes, I said that, Doug, just in case you're watching somewhere. Or whoever likes the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yes, I said that. Miami Dolphins are going to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. Just saying. But with that, guys, I'm going to say thank you for being here. Thank you for having fun tonight, guys. Because I got to figure out where I'm going to put Molly. I've got to figure out where I'm going to put some of the pictures I got. And I will be posting some of the videos and the pictures on Instagram soon in the next couple of days or so. As soon as I got to start getting ready to pack for Michigan. So, yep, football. And James, Thursday night, if you can come in for a while, I'll be going on at 6 o'clock. I'll be talking about the 24/7 pizza. We will be talking about 24/7 pizza. Because I'm about to register my business with the state of Florida, which something I should have done probably a year ago, but I just found out I needed to do. So with that, guys, I can't say enough. Wish y'all a great night. Have a great rest of the weekend. Hopefully we'll see you on the cruise show on Friday night. I travel to Michigan on Friday, and we'll see if I do any streaming up there in Michigan, depending on weather and how cold it is. So with that, guys, may you wish upon a star and their dreams come true. Have a magical day. May you wish upon a magical day. Bye. Have a great evening, guys.